February, hoping to find a solution. The Louisiana Department of Health wants you to know, as a taxpayer, how your money is spent. Here's some data from the Louisiana Department of Health that over 61,800 families are being served nutritious WIC food through their benefits, which will include fruits, vegetables, milk, eggs, cheese, whole grain, and beans. 4,500 infants are being tested for genetic and metabolic conditions each month. The Louisiana Department of Health inspects over 100,000 Louisiana establishments a year. Additionally, the LDH uses funding for water system infrastructure upgrades to the tune of over $29 million a year. Here's a look at our Natchitoches area forecast for today, and we're going to see plenty of rain today and tomorrow. For today, a 100% chance of rain and showers mixed with thunderstorms, cloudy skies, 60 degrees for a high. Tonight, 70% chance of rain overnight, and again, thunderstorms. Overnight low of 50 degrees. More rain tomorrow. That's a look at your news and your weather. Your news is available for any of your electronic devices, laptop, PC, or cell phone, day or night, by going to bdcradio.com. Because we care, we're keeping you informed. Thanks for joining me. I'm Gordon Rivette.
Morning.
What in the wide world of sports is going on? There you go.
Are you ready to jam?
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
I said, are you ready to jam?
You can't be serious. You cannot be serious.
Well, you'd better be, because it's time for Jammin' with Johnny.
For some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
The Johnny Earthquake Show.
Here's Johnny.
All right, good morning. You are jamming with Johnny, the Johnny Earthquake Show on a kind of rainy Wednesday here. See Rod Harrington here, along with, for the first time ever, kind of on all the buttons and sliders over there. Miranda, good morning, Miranda.
Good morning. How are you?
I mean, this has got to be a big moment for you.
It's a little different.
I mean,
I'm used to being behind the
well,
scenes.
I know, but you know, this. I mean, this has got to be one of the biggest moments of your life. I know you had the birth of your child and, you know, marriage and all this, but getting to work, well, with me.
It's a joy and a privilege.
Yeah, I'm not sure Mike, Laughing Mike would agree. Laughing Mike took a few well-deserved days off, but we're still here, and it is still time for you, Jam with Johnny Storm Team Weather Forecast, brought to you every morning by the Harrington Law Firm, the legal storm clouds form in your life. Today's a few storm clouds out there around, not too cold. It's going to be a high of 61. It's going to be raining off and on today. Chance of rain 100%. I think it's already raining, so we've met that 100%. May still slack off a little bit tonight. Low of about 51. Tomorrow, high of 58, a little more rain. Looking ahead to the weekend, be careful. Don't be planning on, you can stay in. Don't be planning on traveling anywhere Saturday for sure, because Saturday it is going to be very cold and it's going to be a chance of bad precipitation. We're not talking about a beautiful snowy day. We're talking about ice, sleet, that time Saturday.
That doesn't sound any fun.
No.
Can you get just a little bit closer to that mic? Because you're real quiet today.
Oh, I am?
You are.
Okay, how about that?
So much better.
All right.
That is so much better.
So Saturday, be very careful. And like I said, if you can avoid traveling, please avoid it. That has been your Jam with Johnny Storm Team Weather Forecast, brought to you every morning by the Harrington Law Firm when legal storm clouds form in your life. One thing about this inclement weather that we've been talking about is, unfortunately, it results in a lot more vehicle accidents. So be very, very careful out there. Drive a little bit slower to give yourself plenty of time. But if you find yourself involved in a car crash, truck crash, motorcycle, big truck, as a result of someone else's negligence, you know who to call. The Harrington Law Firm, Eddie and I, and it's what we do all day, every day, is we take on the insurance companies for you. The other thing is, Miranda, you become our client, you become part of our family. We're a family firm, and we will treat you like family. And so I hope it doesn't happen to you, but you drive a lot.
I do drive a lot.
So if you were in a crash and we're injured and there's about someone else's negligence, you come see us, we treat you just like you're my baby sister.
I love that.
Yeah. And we don't get paid unless you do. So give us a call. That's our guarantee. Give us a call at the Harrington Law Firm, 352-5900. First appointment, always free. 352-5900. Now, as you may or may not be aware, we are not only on the radio, we always like to talk about that, I have this face for radio, but also a face for
Streaming.
live stream. So you can watch us and you can look at Miranda's lovely face, not so much mine, but Miranda's this morning. And tell them how they can do that, Miranda.
You just go on YouTube and search BDC Radio, and that's our channel. And then we're Jammin' with Johnny.
That's pretty easy.
It's pretty easy.
Just type in BDC Radio, Jammin' with Johnny, and then you will see us. And so, yeah, we're pretty excited about that. We're still working out a few kinks,
of course,
in that. But
anytime you start something new, you've got kinks to work out that you don't think of before you start.
Yeah, but it's really cool. I mean, it's crazy for me to realize that, and I haven't even let them know, but I'm going to do that. I have a lot of relatives in England, and they'll be able, and they're 6 hours ahead of us. So, it's kind of early afternoon there.
Well, they can sleep in.
Right, yeah.
Enjoy their morning, and then they can look for you.
Yeah, there you go. So, anyway, that's pretty cool that they'll be able to do that. And so, hopefully, that you'll not only listen to us, but tune in. And as you can see this morning, I'm dressed casually. If you're looking, got my cap on, and kind of a casual day at work today. All right. Miranda's way too young to remember the disco era.
Oh, yeah.
But know about it. You've heard the music and all the disco music. And, when you think of disco music, I guess the group you would think of the most would be the Bee Gees. And there was a movie with John Travolta called Saturday Night Fever. Have you heard of that?
I've heard of that.
Have you seen the movie? Do you think you've seen it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But, maybe after today I'll get educated on some good music, and then I'll have to watch it.
Well, I think you will. And, it's really, but the story behind that is pretty interesting. And we're going to talk about it, and we're going to play out. There's a lot of, it was one of for a long time, it was the biggest selling album of all time for a long
movie
time.
Soundtrack?
Yes.
That's crazy.
It was the biggest selling album. It was taken over by Thriller in the 80s, the Michael Jackson album. But so it's still one of the top two or three biggest selling movie soundtracks, and still one of the top selling albums of all time. And the soundtrack was released in November of 1977, but it reached number one on this day in 1978, I believe it was. And on this date, it reached number one. And I think we'll start out just by playing the title track, and it's by the Bee Gees, of course. Wait, no, let's not play that. Let me think. There's so many. Let's play, Staying Alive. Let's play Staying Alive. Yeah.
All right. stuff going on, so
All right, we're
got some
getting there.
technical stuff going on. So give me just a second, y'all. We'll have this music playing.
All right. And while she's doing that, it's really a cool story. The movie had really already been filmed before they even added any of this music that we're about to play. And did you figure it out?
I did.
All right, here we go.
Music was
Staying
music.
alive.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. The music loud, women warm, I've been kicked around since I was born. Never tolerate, that's okay. And you may look the other way, but we can try to understand. And do your time, but make no man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking, and we're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying just can't lose. Now it's alright, it's okay. I live to see another day. But we can try to understand. New York Times, I make the man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking, and we're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. City breaking and everybody shaking and you're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying
Attention Natchitoches, looking for something fun to do? How about a 2-hour vacation at Parkway Cinema 6 on Kaiser Avenue? For showtimes and ticket prices, visit our website, acadianacinemas.com. That's acadianacinemas.com. Or Facebook at Parkway Cinema 6. Or just call our movie information line at 352-5109. Don't forget about our $6 Tuesdays all day long for all ages. Come enjoy some great movies and the best popcorn in town. See you soon. As always, enjoy the show.
Looking for your dream home? Head to Sabine Home Center, located at 331 Fisher Road in Manning, Louisiana. Right now, when purchasing select homes, receive a free washer and dryer package. That's right, get the home you love and the appliances you need, all in one unbeatable deal. Don't wait, this offer won't last long. Visit Sabine Home Center today or call to schedule the tour. Sabine Home Center, where quality homes and great deals come together. Sabine Home Center, your home starts here.
Instruments, lessons, pro audio at Cardinal Music Company in Stonewall. Name brands including Epiphone, Martin, and Yamaha. Guitars, drums, keyboards, speakers, amps, plus all the accessories. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned musician, they have it all. Cardinal Music Company, 2070 Highway 171 Stonewall. Family owned, family inspired.
Check out cardinalmusiccompany.com, 318-775-4223. That's 318-775-4223. Cardinal Music Company.
Your business depends on technology, so don't leave it to chance. Pelican Broadband delivers managed IT services, next-level cybersecurity, and the latest in business phone systems, so you can focus on running your business, not fixing it. No offshore call centers, no tech talk runarounds, just real solutions from local experts you can trust. Secure your business future with Pelican Broadband. Business class IT, Louisiana strong. Pelican Broadband, keeping you connected. Give us a call today, 318-238-7000. That's 318-238-7000. Or visit pelicanit.net. That's 318-238-7000.
You're listening to Jammin' with Johnny,
You are.
the Johnny Earthquake Show.
Well, thank you very much. See Rod Harrington here, along with Miranda, helping us out here today, and Laughing Mike's absent, and it's smiling Miranda. And we'll say a shout out and hey to my buddy Chuck with Crowley. Hey Chuck.
You're really quiet. Hold it, the mic, she says. Hold the mic.
All right. I'm not sure why that is. How's that?
That's better.
So shout out to Chuck. Chuck said we had one person viewing earlier on live stream,
We'll grow it.
and it was
Okay.
Chuck. And he is recuperating. He's been in an automobile crash up in Virginia.
Well, that explains it. He's just bored.
Yeah, he is exactly. And Moondog, our Moondog Horny Boys horn section section leader and trumpet player extraordinaire. So, morning, Chuck. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, man. And get better. Time to get back to work. All right, we got some great sponsors on here. You heard some of them. Hey, you want a free washer and dryer?
Yeah, anybody could use a washer and dryer.
Well,
You got them just stacked up at home?
It's easy to get one. You just got to go to Sabine Home Center and buy a new high-quality manufactured home. They will throw in a brand new washer and dryer for you. Don't build or buy till you talk to those guys at Sabine. You live in Sabine Parish. You know about all that stuff.
I live close to Sabine Parish.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're just on the edge, aren't you? Yeah, in Natchitoches Parish. Also, of course, it's time for a 2-hour vacation. You know, cold, rainy days. Great place to be is Parkway Cinema 6. Some great movies there. And, you know, there's some movies, and we all get these movies streaming. And, of course, yeah, we all have big screen TVs and all that. But there's just some movies you need to see in the theater. And there's nothing like that theater experience.
There's nothing like movie theater popcorn.
I know there's not. You know, when I was in Nashville, we took our little 4-year-old granddaughter to a movie, and as we were leaving, get ready to go, they said, oh, by the way, she's never been to a movie before. And it was so cool to be able to take her and to see her little face.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, she was just blown away. She couldn't believe it. She couldn't take it all in, almost. And so, kids will make memories, and we said, hey, that's so cool. We got to take her to her first movie. So
that is amazing.
Yeah.
That is just a sweet, heartwarming story.
Yeah. And so you can make that memory for your child or grandchild right here at Parkway Acadiana Cinema 6. Of course, Pelican Broadband, they take care of all our phones here and computers and internet, and they can take care of yours too. Sabine State Bank is the official bank of the Jammin with Johnny show. It's all your friends and neighbors, but all the advantages of modern day banking. All right, working our way on through Saturday Night Fever, the movie soundtrack. And man, John Travolta, he was a dancing fool back in those days. And as I said, the producers, directors of that movie, they filmed the movie, and they actually had some music from Boz Scaggs they had thought they were going to use in it. They didn't, and then somebody said, well, maybe let's get the Bee Gees involved. So they went out and found the Bee Gees were like in the studio in Europe somewhere. And they said, hey, we got this movie, and here's a script. Could y'all write some songs for it? And they said, we don't know. We don't have time, but we'll see. And they pretty much in a weekend wrote all this stuff that you're hearing, like Staying Alive. But here's another one, which was a huge hit from the movie and from the soundtrack, and the Bee Gees with How Deep Is Your Love?
Touch me in the pouring rain, and the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave, and it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? When they all should let us be, we belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest doubt. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not think I care for you, when you know down inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really mean to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Can you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. It's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me.
Gees and How Deep Is Your Love.
That's right. From the landmark album of Saturday Night Fever, of course, one of the top selling albums of all time. For a long time, it was the top selling album. It was then eclipsed by Thriller later on, and then by the Eagles' Greatest Hits. May still be the top selling album of all, although I think maybe Taylor Swift may have overtaken those by now. Great album. I tell you what, changing the subject a little bit, if you look ahead to May 15th and 16th, the Natchitoches Jazz R&B Festival is going to be going on.
And it's always a good time.
It is, and it's really going to be a good one this year because on Friday night, which is Tribute to Legends Night, the 15th, this year we have two fantastic tribute bands out of the Dallas area. One of them, a Led Zeppelin tribute band.
Ooh.
And then a group called Waterloo, an ABBA tribute band. They'll do all those sing-along ABBA tunes, Dancing Queen, and all that other
should
stuff.
be interesting.
It is. It's going to be a spectacle, and that's Friday night. And, of course, we have country music superstar Joe Nichols on Saturday.
I love him.
Yeah, he is great. And then American Idol, the last American Idol first runner-up, John Foster, who's a Louisiana boy from down around
We
Baton
love
Rouge.
Louisiana artists.
Oh, yeah. And he is great, and he is just blowing up. He's played the Grand Ole Opry already several times, and he's selling out wherever he goes, and he's going to be right here. So, but I'll tell you what, I got a little hint for you, is that you can now, right now, buy tickets at a 20% discount, or early bird discount, but that is, you have, I think, today and maybe tomorrow to do that. You will never be able to get them at that discount again. You'll never be able to get them any cheaper than you can right now. You go to natchjazzfest.com, natchjazzfest.com, and get those tickets and save money. You know you're going. You might as well go ahead and get your tickets, get that out of the way, and save money. And here's the thing. We have discounted even the VIP tickets, and that's something we never did in the past. And so today and tomorrow, if you get your tickets, you can get a discount. Even VIP tickets, it's like $20 off. So it's definitely worth doing a big savings. And go to natchjazzfest.com. All right, we're going to continue working our way through the soundtrack for Saturday Night Fever. Here's a song the Bee Gees wrote, and they did a version of it too, but Yvonne Elliman, a singer, actually had the hit version, which went to number one. Yvonne Elliman had been a performer in the hit musical Jesus Christ Superstar, hit Broadway musical, and she actually did a version of the song I Don't Know How to Love Him from that, which got on the charts, but she didn't hit number one until she took this Bee Gees song and did it and made it all the way to number one. So here is Yvonne Elliman with If I Can't Have You.
No chance for me, my life today.
That was Yvonne
Element.
Yeah. Yvonne
With-
Element.
Right. With Can't Have You. And that was from the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. By the way, if you just tune in listening, if you want to watch us and see our morning faces here this morning, I got a cap on. As you can see, I'm kind of casual here today, but you can go to the live stream. How do they do that, Miranda?
They just go to youtube.com or the YouTube app and they search BDC Radio and then Jammin' with Johnny.
And when you go to the BDC Radio, you can hit follow.
Absolutely. Follow, and then we'll pop up on your recommendations and everything.
Yeah.
And you might even get notifications if you get notifications.
Right.
I get notifications on my YouTube, so when people I follow go live, it pops up on my phone, so I know right when they go live.
And it doesn't cost you anything.
Doesn't cost a single cent.
Well, and here's the other thing. What's cool is that even if you don't get up in time or you're at work or whatever and can't catch us live,
You can absolutely rewatch it
it
later.
is archived. So you can see me, this face.
You can't see me most of the time.
Oh, right.
Most of the time.
She's just filling in today for Laughing Mike. But you can see us and you can go back and say, oh, I wish I'd have heard that show or seen that, so you can watch it later. So that's a good thing. Anyway, as I said, we're still working through that. Very, very hard work, Miranda. I want to thank you publicly
thank you.
for all your efforts. Kudos to you. If I had a kudo, I'd give it to you right now.
Yeah, I think we talked last time about that being an actual thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a phrase, a figure of speech.
Yeah, well, in my mind, it's something. I think when I think of it, I think of those things that you put on like a cold drink or I guess a beer.
Oh, like a cozy?
A koozie.
Yeah, a koozie.
Right. Maybe that's kind of sounds alike. All right. Well, we got some great sponsors on this show after today that we may not have them anymore. Laughing Sam's Discs. I know he ain't going anywhere, and everybody on St. Denis Street down there. And we appreciate all that those guys do for sure, and all they have done to revitalize our downtown area, and particularly down St. Denis Street. You need to go down and check those guys out, get you a smash burger or something else while you're down there. Of course, from our buddy Tasty Boy food truck. Good stuff. Nichols, you know about Nichols, don't you?
Oh, we know about Nichols.
Yeah, the True Department Store, the mothership store is right there in Manny, the original one, but there's also stores in Coshada and Winfield and Leesville, everywhere but Natchitoches. But anyway, we're working on that. Cane River Waterway Commission, we appreciate everything you guys do for our lifeblood of our parish, which is a beautiful Cane River, especially what y'all have done and continue to do to their spectacular downtown area. All right, we are working our way through the soundtrack, one of the biggest soundtrack albums of all time from the movie Saturday Night Fever. And, of course, your assignment, Miranda, is you need to watch that movie. I'm telling you.
I will watch that movie and I will report back to you on Friday.
Yeah. And disco was king then. And look, this is the time, 77, 78, I was in law school, actually, and, the rare times that we would go out, this music was playing, everybody was dressed in their, like, little bell-bottomy and disco-y outfits. Yeah, it was, if you watch the movie.
I'm kind of fitting the theme today with this fringy jacket.
No, that's more.
Is that like 60s?
That's more 60s hippie chic.
Dang.
That's not disco. No, that's not disco.
I don't know disco.
Disco is more. Well, you just got to see it. You just got to see it.
I only know from
a lot
TV.
A lot of people said, "Man, we should not celebrate it," but forget that era of music. But it's still a lot of danceable stuff. The Moondogs, my band. One song that we play that people love and always gets people out on the floor is one by Casey and the Sunshine Band, who, by the way, are still out there doing it. But they released it on their first album, and it didn't do much. It was just on the album. I think it was a B-side to the song Shake Your Booty. And but then after it was on this album, then it was added to the Saturday Night Fever album and became a big hit. And it is still a staple of all dance bands. And here are Casey and the Sunshine Band with Boogie Shoes.
Boogie Shoes.
Sabine State Bank works every day to provide the banking services that fit your needs, from real people answering phones to personal one-on-one service. Sabine State Bank is also a leader in internet banking. You can make a deposit using your cell phone. You can send money to your son or daughter at college in seconds through Zelle. Balance your account. In fact, just about all your banking needs can be done online. Whatever you want from your bank, Sabine State Bank can provide it. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Nichols is your fishing headquarters. Drop by our sporting goods department and check out our huge assortment of rods and reels. Great brands like Abu Garcia, Luz, B&M, Shimano. Need bait and tackle? We've got hooks by Eagle Claw, lures by Strike King, Rattle Trap, Bandit, and Norman. Custom baits by Gary Yamamoto and Yum. Keep it all together with a new tackle box by Plano. Trolling motors by Minn Kota and boat accessories by Atwood. Before you go to the lake, head over to your local Nichols store.
Can't sleep since your Social Security disability claim was denied? This is Eddie Harrington with the Harrington Law Firm. We want to help you obtain the benefits you deserve. If you have filed for Social Security disability benefits and have been denied, call us today. It's possible that we can file an appeal for you to get the benefits you deserve. The Harrington Law Firm is an office in Natchitoches and Leesville. Call us today for your free appointment. Call 352-5900. That's 352-5900, or go to theharringtonlawfirm.com. Finally, someone who cares. Attorney C. Rodney Harrington is responsible for the content in this ad.
The Cane River Waterway Commission wants to remind boaters that accidents, serious injuries, and fatalities can happen when you least expect it. Wear your life jacket, have fun, and enjoy all that Cane River Lake has to offer. Don't drink and drive your boat, and be mindful of your boat wake, but slow down, as it can cause serious erosion to the shoreline. For more information, contact Jason Adcock at the Cane River Waterway Commission. Call 318-663-8815. That's 318-663-8815.
Shop local. Shop St. Denis. With a variety of unique stores. Trabian Antiques, Local Flavor, Laughing Sam's Discs, Gigi's Gifts Galore, and Mystical Magnolia. From antiques, jewelry, crystal, records, guitars, oddities, and a whole lot more.
St. Denis has everything you're looking for. Don't forget St. Denis second Saturday, every second Saturday of the month. St. Denis is even open on Sundays. So shop St. Denis for the coolest shopping experience.
You're back jamming with Johnny, the Johnny Earthquake Show. C-Rod Harrington here, along with Miranda here. Miranda, you're doing a great job, man.
I'm trying really hard.
No, you really are. Laughing Mike, of course, on a well-deserved vacation. Hopefully he's listening in this morning. But
hopefully he decides to come back.
Oh, he's going to. He can't stay away. And he's going to be back, but I'm going to be able to tell him that, man, you did he better not stay gone too long. Cardinal Music, our newest sponsor. And if you're a musician, or if maybe you have a child who is in, like, I've got a granddaughter, Alice, who's in the middle school, NSU Lab Middle School Orchestra. Very proud of her. And if you've got a child that is a musician and maybe in the school orchestra, Cardinal Music takes care of all of your music needs, and they'll even do repairs and things like that, and give you get you a loaner instrument if you need one. Family owned, my buddy Steve Wilkinson and his sons, and they do just an unbelievable job. And they are right there in Stonewall, Louisiana. Probably from the studio here, you're probably looking at about 45 minutes, and you can be there. And they do a fantastic job. Cardinal Music right there, and just service and sales, and they can take care of all of your musical instrument needs. Also, PA equipment and audiovisual equipment. They'll take care of all that for you at Cardinal Music. So check those guys out. And, of course, Ivan Smith Furniture, longtime sponsors of the show ever since they've been open here in Natchitoches. And they are running some great specials there now. You know how I know? They're always running great specials at Ivan Smith Furniture. And they will do the financing for you. And now it's pretty exciting stuff, because it's not just them. But their sister store is Ashley Furniture, which is right up the street. So if you can't find something you like at Ivan Smith, they'll jump in the vehicle and run up to Ashley. Or if you can't find it at Ashley, go down to Ivan Smith, and they'll give you the same great deals and financing for you. So 2 great stores for you now for all of your furniture or appliances, household needs. All right. We're working our way through. This was the groundbreaking, I guess you could say, album of the disco era. Again, many people would say we could have done without all that, without all the disco. But they did one thing about it. They got people out on the dance floor, and disco music still gets people out on the dance floor. And the Bee Gees, it kind of established them as the main purveyors of that type of music. The thing about the Bee Gees, I mean, they had been around for a while. The Gibb brothers, they were from England and then Australia also. But they had a lot of great hits and albums from the 60s. And but they were, as I said at that time, they almost invented disco music. And one of the big hits they had, this was one that went to number 1, and in fact, in 1978, and in fact, at one point, this was number 1, and Staying Alive was number 2. So they held the 1 and 2 spots on the Billboard charts at one point in 1978. So here are the Bee Gees with Night Fever.
On the wings of the air.
All right, you're back jamming with Johnny, the Johnny Earthquake Show. And we are working our way through and just about finished with playing songs from Saturday Night Fever. Because this day in 1978, that album, soundtrack album for the movie, went to number one.
It's a big anniversary.
It is. And again, C. Rod Harrington here with Miranda filling in for Laughing Mike. So Miranda, of course, you're just a baby, and this is way before your time. But if you want to know what was this disco thing all about, you just need to watch that movie.
Saturday Night Fever.
Saturday Night Fever. And you'll see the way people dressed, the music, the dancing.
Now, is this a family-friendly movie?
Probably not. Probably
That's okay.
I don't know what it was rated, but I'm thinking it probably wasn't. And but it cemented John Travolta as probably at that time biggest movie star in the world. You know, they did a follow-up a couple of years later called Staying Alive movie, also where he danced. And then, did you ever see Urban Cowboy, or have you heard of that?
I've heard of it. I have not seen it.
That's another one. And that movie, and we'll do that another day. There's a great album, soundtrack album there too. And that's a whole different, that's John Travolta doing Western dancing out at Mickey Gilley's out in the Dallas, well, maybe the Houston area, but in Mickey Gilley's dance club. And this was all Western dancing, wearing cowboy hats. But it started a whole craze at that. Now, that was earlier. That was in more like the early 70s, 72, 3, 4, right in there. So when Travolta was in the movie, dancing, and the music, it started a craze. And that's what happened, of course, with this soundtrack, which still is one of the biggest selling, not only soundtracks, but albums of all time. So I want to thank everybody for listening. I want to remind you, we are on live stream.
Live streaming on YouTube.
So please go to YouTube, go to BDC Radio and follow us.
Absolutely.
And become a follower, and then it'll pop up, and then you type in Jammin' with Johnny, and then all of our shows are archived.
Absolutely.
On there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Thank you again.
You can call me, and you can be a sponsor too, and you can be part of the live stream.
Right. That's right. And so folks can not only listen, but see it too. And thank you for your efforts.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to end with one of my favorite, actually, Bee Gees songs, and it's not quite so disco-y, but it's one they did called Jive Talking, and then we'll be back. We think Laughing Mike is going to be back with us this Friday at 8 o'clock.
I hope so.
Yeah. Well, no, you did great. You did great. And thank you for filling in for him. I'm going to let him know, better watch his back. All right, and have a great rest of the week. Be careful in this weather. And we'll see you Friday.
Stay warm.
Stay warm. Jamming with Johnny, the Johnny Earthquake Show.